Oh, Místico with the full-throated support of this great crowd here in Arlington, Texas. And now, whoa, looking to pay back some of the humiliation that MJF
watch out
has put him through. Místico, the Escalera, comes down, arm drag, takes down Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait, Bandito. And Místico, Tijeras, Bandito goes down.
With everyone else on the outside, the Lucha Libre legend.
The brightest star that shines in CMLL, Místico.
Looks like Místico might have had a couple drinks.
Whoa! Didn't like what he saw. Recovered and takes out all four other men.
And goes right for MJF at the beginning.
Looking for some payback while he can now. And what better way than to defeat the former AEW.
Místico
to the center.
Center of the ring, Místico. This could be it.
Remarks to say about Mexico's most famous luchador. And then last month, the CMLL 90th anniversary event, after the conclusion of a trios match between Místico, Rocky Romero on opposing sides, Rocky attacked Místico, actually unmasked him in a very controversial move, heating things up to the point where we now have this first ever one-on-one match going down at Rampage. Both men looking for the advantage. Rocky with the lateral press. And now the Bipaso arm drag. Rocky throws the right hand, arm drag there by Místico. Rocky Romero, Místico at a stalemate here.
Notice how Noriega's style of being the referee, he kind of stays in the corner, out of the middle of the ring. It's a different style of refereeing, but there's a lot of going on in the middle of the ring, so he just wants to be able to watch and kind of stay out of harm's way, so to speak.
So much fast-paced, high, intense action as Místico, the back elbow, sends Rocky Romero skull to the outside. And Místico, by far the most famous luchador of his generation, coming over the top with Tornillo, taking out Rocky Romero on the outside. It's more than just a face covering.
Sure.
It's something that transcends that. And so to tear someone's mask in a match, it's the ultimate sign of disrespect in Lucha Libre.
And as we mentioned before, Rocky has done it before to Místico. It's nothing new, and Místico, look at this!
Místico finds his footing. Rocky Romero swinging a miss. And Tijeras takes down Romero.
That was a smooth Tijeras.
Rocky Romero, he won that CMLL World Historic Welterweight Championship earlier this year in one of his many classic battles with Volador Jr. Now intensifying this rivalry with Místico here tonight on Rampage. Místico takes Rocky to the outside, and now Rocky ducked down.
Yeah, good job putting the brakes on.
But right now, Místico.
Oh, man, just so agile. Great balance.
Up to the top, and he's the Spanish fly.
Oh, Rocky hit hard.
See Rocky clutching his lower back, clutching his tailbone. He came down like a ton of bricks, courtesy of the middleweight champion. And now the cover, two, and now Rocky able to kick out.
Took him a little too long to get there.
Místico, you can see steeling himself. He feels like the end is near. But Rocky, he's proven to be a very resilient opponent.
What amazes me a lot of times, Excalibur, you wear a mask, you know, with a mask covering the face. Late in a match, you're trying to breathe. It's got to be difficult, man.
Yeah, certainly when it covers the mouth. But Místico, I mean, he's so used to competing at altitude in Mexico City.
Yeah, that's a good point. Great point, actually.
And so he does have tremendous cardiovascular reserves as he plants Rocky with the destroyer. And now Místico up the Bipaso. And Místico comes around. Tijeras la Mística. He's got it locked in, and Rocky Romero taps out.
The winner of this match, Místico.
Great battle, a great win for Místico tonight.
Just turning his back. I mean, it's happened countless times here. Hey, let's remind everybody that, of course, we usually go to 10 o'clock Eastern, a little bit past sometimes. We got a whole lot more. We're not going to stop at 10 o'clock Eastern. We're going to go 2.5 hours tonight here on TNT, on TBS, and
Streaming on Max, but now, speaking of Max, MJF trying to take a bite out of the head of Místico. Reversal into the rope, swing and a miss by MJF. Místico connects with the elbow.
Textbook Místico going to his book of tricks. Wait a second.
MJF charging in, nobody home.
Yeah, he was lured in at that time. Místico knew what he was doing.
Místico at the bend there, sends him out to the apron. MJF feigned the right hand. Místico did not feign that kick. Caught MJF fully. Now the springboard, crossbody. Místico, momentum carried him through. As Místico going around DDT. He planted MJF, and now MJF attempting to retreat to the floor.
Smart. Hate to say it, very smart by MJF.
How much respite is he going to get on the outside by the looks of things? Místico may take to the air.
Well, MJF obviously still down. Look at this.
Yeah, that DDT drove MJF down, and Místico!
I think it was propelled out of a cannon. Finishing maneuver.
It's his version of a Fujiwara armbar. Místico using so many times. Oh, MJF just spitting in the eyes of Místico.
What good does that do? Okay,
Clearly, you can see what it does. It blinds the man.
Come on.
Oh, now the thumb to the eyes.
As does that.
That I agree to.
As Místico, though, full extension on the thrust kick. MJF comes back, elbow strike. And Místico. Oh, Canadian Destroyer! MJF, the last gasp, perhaps, is it enough? And this is a battle that MJF wanted. He called out Místico, and now apparently he wants no part of the legend.
I don't know, it might be a tactical retreat.
I don't know. He's a coward at heart, I feel.
Místico up the ramp, and La Mística, no, blocked. MJF, a tombstone on the ramp. Catastrophic for Místico.
Absolutely. Místico, catastrophic is the word.
Well, I hate to say I told you so. I told you so,
Yep.
lying in wait there.
MJF, he knew how to counter La Mística. You've got to hand it to him, Nigel, but referee Bryce Remsburg desperately at the top of the ramp checking on Místico as MVP. Look at this gloating.
Místico hasn't moved.
Oh, no.
Grabbing the referee.
MJF wants the count-out win.
Of course he does.
He doesn't care how he does it. He wants the win over Místico in Arena Mexico. He wants to humiliate this man. Místico, he is not moved.
There he is.
He comes alive.
But he's still got a long way to go, a lot of ground to cover. As Místico stumbling. Up to 8 is Remsburg now. Místico dives through the ropes to break the count.
But in what shape is Místico? Look of concern on the face of MJF.
And now MJF is most certainly rattled, if not by this crowd, by the toughness of Místico. That's what happens when you step into the ring with a legend. And MJF.
Kind of telegraphing.
What's it calling for?
450, doesn't matter.
450.
Oh, right now. Místico was just playing possum, lying in wait.
Sure was.
3 consecutive shots. No, wait. A 4th. MJF, you saw his head rocking back and forth as Místico.
Oh, boy.
The old boy is right.
Thank God those top ropes nice and strong.
Finds his footing on the top, and Místico. Oh, the Spanish fly! But unable to capitalize with a pinfall attempt.
You mentioned those ropes nice and strong, and so is the mat.
Now the cover, 2, and MJF able to kick out.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt. Brother, what a match these two guys are having.
Just watch this, a very awkward landing. Not just for MJF, but
Right.
Místico as
Good
well.
call. You're right.
Yeah, coming down on his hip rather than flat on his stomach, and now perhaps La Mística. There it is. MJF is tapping out. He's tapping
should be over.
And Místico, he didn't realize the referee wasn't there. MVP, a masterful distraction, the low blow. No, not like this, come on. 1, 2, no!
He thought he had it in the bag, and he was wrong. It's that time. And we'll face here Místico.
Ever impressive, the Beast Mordos. Whoa, starting out fast. Mordos with a new mask, a blue tinge to hit. Not sure what the meaning of that is, but
Místico hits one rope and then the other, and then springs off and back. Fans, this is our I Drink match of the night. Crashing like you've hit a wall after your energy drink. Break through with I Drink, the clean, price-free productivity drink. Oh, that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Order now on idrink.com or Amazon. Enter AEW 15 off for 15% off. Big area code kick that time from Místico. How about the technique by Taz talking about La Mística? That move of his.
we'll see if he's able to get that on a man as powerful as Mordos, who at the moment trying to get a little bit of respite on the outside.
We have so many of the athletes here tonight who are going to be part of that casino gauntlet, but only 2 that we know.
Wow, look
will
at
be
that.
in it. How about that flying headbutt?
How about Beast Mordos stayed on his feet
Absolutely.
after the impact?
Well, it doesn't surprise me. He's hard to get down. We've seen it so many times. So Místico is going to try it one more time. That time he went down.
Full contact that time. Místico made sure of it. As we keep saying, less than 48 hours away. Let's take another look here. Taking a big risk. Místico connecting with the shoulder, but not the perfect landing for the CMLL superstar, who again looks to go to his favorite perch, the top rope. Nice, simple splash.
1, 2. Well, fans, very quickly, we heard from the Death Riders and, of course, John Moxley. We are going to show you footage and listen to what Hangman Adam Page had to say and who he talked with after Dynamite last night. You will not want to miss this, and that's coming up here very, very soon here on Collision. Meanwhile, Místico going from the turnbuckle to the top. Wow. Sending down Beast Mordos. Tony and Nigel right now. CMLL legend, Luchador legend, Místico in trouble, got out of it. The Banderas over the top. Gamangiri that time. Místico challenges, there's another one. Challenges the big guy to go into the corner. Up on top, crossbody.
Unable to get the pinfall though, too much momentum.
Springs off. Tierra's takedown. Let's see what Místico has in store now. Up on top. Uh-oh, he's got caught here by the Beast. No, he was not. That was beautiful, Nigel. You are right.
But will he have the opportunity to get La Mística? The cross arm breaker.
Lucha here. Springboard. Back elbow. Cover. 1, 2.
Whoa.
Captured both legs that time, but still the big guy got out of it. Great, great styles on both ends. Here's a...
Whoa, a glancing boot from Mordos.
Trying to moonsault that time. Mordos got the foot up.
Oh, look at that. You could see Místico lying in wait because of it. Smart decision from the veteran.
Místico hits the ropes again. On the top.
Hold on, this could be it!
Yes! La Mística! That is it! Beast Mordos taps out!
Here's your winner, Místico!
Místico underneath Okada. Tierra takes down the international champion. Crossbody momentum carried through. Overhand shot. Místico, Escalera. And the arm drag takes down Okada. And his momentum carries him out to the floor. Okada a bit beleaguered here. As Místico tope suicida. Brian, a true tope suicida, leading with the head on that one.
Incredible.
Yeah, he looked up. When he went through the ropes, his eyes came right up. Wow. Okay, maybe he'll do it again here. Let's see. Let's just say we've got some phenomenal athletes. That's like one right there. Look at Místico go.
That's underneath the lariat of Davis. Takes down Godzilla, but Protocata seizing on the legend in silver.
That Tier's obviously Excalibur, one of his primary moves.
Místico, the Gamengiri, catch Fletcher while he was up on the top. Now Místico, Escalera once again. As 2 for 1 for Místico.
Oh, what a star. What an absolute megastar.
How on earth do you prepare for Místico?
Místico lands on his feet, but Okada and Fletcher did not see jet speed. Perched on the top, and they came down with a pair of missile drop kicks.
Watch out here, guys.
Triple topes suicida by the challengers. Okada there to break it up. Frenetic pace to this one, Brian.
Yeah, this really benefits, I think, the challengers here.
Yeah, I agree.
They're moving so well. Místico has so much experience in these trios matches. And Jet Speed is such a phenomenal tag team here in AEW.
Místico takes out Okada on the floor. And now Kevin Knight ascends to the top, but Kyle Fletcher intervenes.
Oh, that kick was right to the face.
Fletcher, we've seen him use the turnbuckle brainbuster from that position in the past. Now Místico, though. La Mística!
That's it.
Center of the ring. He's got Fletcher down.
That's his move.
A time adventure, and wait a second. Kevin Knight, can he clear this distance? Can he make it? The splash! 1, 2, 3! New champions!
The winner of this match, new AEW World Trios Champion, Místico, Speedball Mike Bailey, and the Jet Kevin Knight.
Freaking far Excalibur did Kevin Knight go. My God.
Not only did he clear 3/4 of the ring, he cleared Místico with Kyle Fletcher trapped in La Mística. And we have new AEW World Trios Champions.
How about this for a stat? Místico is a trios champion in 2 different countries.
Brian, the celebration for the Don Callis family was very, very short-lived.
Very short-lived. But I've got to say, I'm not sad to see it go.
And there you see it on the screen, Místico.
How about that? The fans here love Místico and listen to his song and the fact he is now all elite.
Signed bold with his home promotion, the oldest professional wrestling promotion on planet Earth, CMLL, but also all elite wrestling. What a moment for the new AEW World Trios Champion, Speedball Mike Bailey, the Jet Kevin Knight, and the living legend of Lucha Libre,